when you are creating a Vixen sew in or crochet, in this instance it is the crochet, what made it easy for me to know what my leave out was going to be is that I had parted the hair in 4 quadrants. So I've already got the first 3 quadrants done, so I'm going to show you what it looks like inside each quadrant. So what I did was braid it in a circle, and then for the sake of the video I just bobby pin it down, but of course you're going to either crochet it through the braid or sew it down with your needle and thread. And so this is the hair for that quadrant. So when you put in your crochet, you will be able to create a ponytail in this area, in this section, like this, like so. Ponytail, bun, you want to, you know, do a, like a little twist. And then for this quadrant, this back quadrant, as you can see, it's braided in a circle, and then you have your hair that's going to be left out for this quadrant. So the braid, the section that I did for this quadrant is just for half up, half down, 2 ponytails, 2 buns in the front, 1 bun in the front, or a bust down part in the middle. I didn't section for, and I'm gonna do this on camera for you guys, how I section out the parting, because it's super easy. But I'm gonna turn this around, because for this quadrant on this side, this is what the braid down looks like, and then I'll turn it back to the front. So when she wears if you do this pattern, you will have a bust down in the middle. So when you go to wear your hair down, you can wear your middle part. Now, if you wanted to wear your part on the side, on either side, all you would do is just make your parting space would just be a little wider on this side. So your ponytail that you create right here will just be a little bit wider. It'll be a little bit wider, because you plan on wearing a side part, and then you would do the same on this side as well. Your parting space would just be bigger, so it gives you room to make a side part on this side, a bust down middle, or side part on this side. But for the sake of this video, I only did a bust down middle. So when I did my quadrants, I just parted off a section. So since this is loose, I just parted off a section. So I went in, I parted it off, and then I put a ponytail holder, parted it around the hairline, ponytail holder by the ear, put a ponytail holder, and then by the back. And then it's going to give you enough hair to cover. So when you put in your crochet, and the cool thing about the crochet, it lays flat. So your install is going to be really flat. It's going to be really flat, and you're going to be able to style it how you desire. So like I was saying, like, you know, your 2 ponytails in the front, it could be 1 ponytail. It can all be 1 ponytail in the top, and it could be 4 ponytails. I don't know your styling, you know, what you're into, but this just gives you that versatility. And 2 ponytails if you wanted to do 2 cornrows, because you left out the middle section, and the middle section gets left out as you leave hair out around your quadrant. So this is my last quadrant right here, the 4th quadrant, because you got 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is the 4th quadrant. So I'm just going to show you guys really quickly how to part out your sections. And like I said, in the front, if you just don't want a bust down part in the middle, your quadrant, your part in your quadrant will not be small. You know, it will be like twice, almost twice as big. But because I'm not doing a bust down part in the front, all of them are pretty much the same size. So can y'all see that? About the size of my finger, like that. Each section is about the size of my finger. And that's how you can know for your parting. So in the front, it could be the size of 2 fingers because you want to do a bust down, or the size of 3 fingers. This depends on you and how you want to style your Vixen. If you want your Vixen to be left side part, right side part as well, then by all means, do 3 fingers, do 2 to 3 fingers at your center part line. And then that's how you're going to know, because you go to the center part, put your fingers down, and then you can mark how much hair you want to keep out. And once you do that, then you just secure it. So I have color rubber bands to make sure that I don't get this hair mixed up with the hair that I'm going to be braiding up. And I'm just going to do this all around the perimeter of my quadrant or square. And you can see right here, when you part out the hair for your quadrants, see how much hair? That's plenty. So you got hair to cover your ponytail in the front. You got hair to cover the hair that's going to be left out in the back. Now, this type of braid down and prep is for people who don't mind leaving their hair out in the weave. Some people want a no leave out within their install, and that's totally fine. You can just braid all the hair up. You can just, if you wanted to just, you take this technique, put your hair in 4 quadrants and then braid each quadrant in a circle. You can do that, and that will give you a really flat install. If you want to get somebody, and as you can see I'm just going down, I'm going around my quadrant. Or you can get somebody to braid you a beehive, or get somebody to give you straight backs. You can do that as well. And then you can put in your crochet, and you can have your crochet how you would want to wear it without any leave out. But as for me, this braid down pattern is what I'm getting ready to do to my hair, because I'm about to go back in to the crochet sew in, because it was so fun. I really like the hair, and I like not having to do my own hair. I can just, you know, have fun with the weave, curl it up, and, you know, have some extra length, some added length to my hair. So as you can see, I'm just going around my quadrant, and it's up to you. Like I said, I'm doing a finger size width all around my quadrant. It's a finger size width. And if you want to do 2 fingers for your width all around, you can do that. So I'm just doing, it's a finger size all around. And then in the middle is where our circle braid is going to go. So just want to show you guys that. And I'm going to go in and show you how I'm going to braid it into a circle. And that's going to be that, you guys. I was going to demonstrate putting a crochet in, but you guys already know how to crochet. And if you don't, I do have a video showing you how to crochet with the feather crochet hair. It's super simple, super easy, and I will make sure I insert it in the description box, because it's real simple. Matter of fact, for the sake of this video, I'll demonstrate it on here, but I'm not going to fill in the quadrants. Okay, so we got our 4 sections around our quadrant, and then you just go in and you create your circle. So creating your circle, you basically just, some people part in the circle. With me, I just kind of do like straight lines, and then I go down and I just follow it around. Like I do a straight line, and then I do a straight line this way, then a straight line that way, and like that, and just braid my way around. And some people, you know, make curved lines, like my lines be straight lines. So basically I just make L's and everything. And so just going in, and what y'all see in this dial head, y'all, because I did a demonstration on relaxing hair at home, and so this is conditioner. I need to wash it all out. As a matter of fact, it's a leave-in conditioner, but I guess I did so much of it, it's starting to flake up. I didn't realize how much conditioner I put in this dowel head. But yeah, y'all, so just going down the section in this quadrant, braiding it on down, and gonna have my clip. I'm gonna take my clip out of the section and clip this part of the braid because I don't want it to unravel. Then I'm gonna make the L to my line. So you see the line, you can see the line. So I'm gonna make an L to it. Oh, let me turn her so y'all can see. I'm gonna make an L to the line. Okay, so I went ahead and I made the L to my line, and then I made the L to this line. So, and then and sometimes I just go ahead and I'll just do it all around. That way I can just flow. And so then I'll just clip off the middle. And that's pretty much it, y'all. Like, that's how I do my circle braid. It's simple, easy, and quick. And having a dowel head, you guys, really is going to help you come up with braid pattern ideas for your styles, for your sew-ins, and for your sew-ins and your crocheting, because you can practice on your dowel head and you can have your design in mind. That way, when it's time for you to braid your hair, you already know how your braid design is gonna go. And once you get your braid design down packed like that, then you cut your styling time. I wouldn't say in half, but you take some time off of your styling time because there's no guesswork. So it was like me practicing on this dowel head. Like, okay, I got 4 quadrants. I know how much hair I'm going to pull out of each quadrant. I know what kind of braid pattern is going to go inside each quadrant. So I practice on this dowel head, and so now I know when I go to do my hair, I'm going to part it in 4 sections, and I'm going to have the leave out in each section, and then I'm going to braid down my middle, and then I'm going to do my install. And it's just that simple, y'all. It's that simple, and it's that easy. And so I just wanted to get on here and show y'all. And I'm just doing it again. You just go back in, create your L, and it gets smaller and smaller, mind you, too. So the longest part that you have to braid is on the outside when you are doing your circle. But as you get further and further down the middle, it gets smaller and smaller, and you'll be done before you know it. Now, doing a circular pattern on your own hair can be kind of tricky. So if you know somebody who can braid really well, and you tell them this is the pattern that you're going for, and by all means, you can show them this video and you can tell them this is how I want my braid down for my install. So if you want to install it yourself, you just need somebody to give you a braid down within each quadrant of your hair, you know, a braid down in each section. Then by all means do that, and that'll help you out as well. And so, yep, just going in and braiding around. And because I left each section out, it's just making it easier for me. So I don't have to stop and part, because I already know which way I'm going. I'm going in a circle, so I just left the hair out. So y'all excuse me if it's a little bulky or whatever, but you guys get the gist of it. So, and that's the cool thing about being on a dowel head. You practice on your braid skills, get better and better and better. It's usually not this bulky when I'm just trying to turn her around. And so just bringing her bringing her around and coming up and just turning her around again. So this probably this might be out of y'all view for a second. Hold on. Yeah, let me turn her back around. Hold on, y'all. Okay. So I turned it back around. But yeah, so just going around in a circle. And I'm at the end of my circle. And doing this. And it don't take that long. Like, when you, like I was just saying, when you know how your braid down is going to be within each quadrant, so you see your circle and everything, and so and you just braid it on down. Braid it on down and secure it with your rubber band. Usually I had a black one over here, but for the sake of this video, I'm just gonna do this pink one right here. It's right here. Oh, my daughter's over here messing with my supplies. I need her to be a good cameraman.
I broke Kayla's Legos. I was trying to fix it.
So she's fixing a Lego while I'm trying to teach y'all. I hope this footage comes out good, y'all. I hope it does, because this is supposed to be a teaching video, and I asked her for her help. All right, so this is our finished result. And then what I'm doing is just bringing it down and then around. And, you know, you would just, and it's up to you. Like, when I do mines, can you step back a little bit, please? When I do mines, I just kind of let the hair fill in the gap. Like, some people do this, and you can do this as well, and it'll fill in the gap. And then you can crochet it through here and bring it back, or you can sew it down and stuff. And so let me get my bobby pin, and then just make sure that it's flat, and you bring it, and all of this, you know, will just be. And that's that, y'all, in a nutshell. And so for the sake of this video, for the sake of those who don't know how to crochet and who have never tried it before, I will go get a some hair and show you how to crochet it in. And that's gonna be it. Like, so, and you see you got your flat install. So when you go to pull it in a ponytail, can you back up some? When you go to pull it in a ponytail, it's going to be flat and everything. And you have your 4 quadrants all ready to go. So I'll be right back. I'm finna go get the crochet hair, and I'm gonna crochet in one for y'all. 1 or 2, so y'all can see how to crochet, those who've never tried it before. But for my girlies who know how to crochet, y'all don't need to watch this part of the video, or you can still watch it, yeah, to show your support, and I really appreciate it. But yeah, so I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some hair, and I'm gonna crochet in a few pieces for the beginners. All right, okay, you guys, I'm back, and I'm just gonna show you how to crochet it in. It's super simple. Got my crochet hook, got my hair. I chose this color so you guys can really see. So you just go in, put the hair on the hook. Now with this feather crochet, you definitely don't want to go around the whole hair, because if you do, it's going to be hard to lock it in, because it's not going to lock in. Because y'all see this little piece right here? You need both of these to come through your thread. If it doesn't, then you're not going to be able to lock it in. So as you can see. It will give you a hard time trying to lock it in. Alright, so we'll leave that one like that. But let's do it again. So that's why you're gonna see me do it this way. And that's a pro tip for you guys who do these feather crochets. Trying to go around this whole braid, it won't lock in. So you've seen that. So you'll just go in. I'm like right here on some of the braid, and just get the hair, put it on the crochet hook, as like so. Close the latch, go through, grab the hair. Some people still keep the crochet hook, but once I get it in, I just use my fingers. You go through and you make sure this hair goes through the, make sure the hair goes through the thread so it can lock. Y'all see that? How it's locked? I'm trying to get a better view. Okay, you see how it's locked? This is how you know it's locked. This is how you know it's locked. When it's not, then it's going to be loose, and you don't want that. So this is how you know it's in there and it's locked, and it's not going to go anywhere. And you can move it, position it how you want it to go. So I'll do it one more time, and then I'm going to close out this video. All right, so here we go. Let's do it one more time. So we're going to go in. Hold on. So we're going to go in like such. With the latch hook open, it's open. Close it. Pull the hair through. I put my latch down, and I just go ahead and do the rest with my fingers. And then you go, you make sure both pieces come through the thread. That's gonna let you know that it's locked, and you in there, good to go. And that's how you install crochet. And as you can see, you see how it's filling up? Like your whole section gonna be filled up, and then you're gonna be able to style your hair accordingly. All right, so thank y'all so much for watching. I will show y'all when I decide to install my own hair, and it's gonna be quick, simple, and easy. Oh yeah, real quick, taking this out is so easy. Like, well, you guys already seen that because that's what this video is about. All right, so never mind. Thank y'all so much for watching. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And like I was just saying, taking these out is easy. All you have to do is unravel the braid. Do not double knot this. If you don't want to have a disaster trying to get this out your head, don't double knot it. But the way that they're doing the strings is shorter, so you don't have to take the time out to double knot it. Just single knot it like this. It's going to be locked. It's going to stay in place the whole time you wearing your hair. And then it's going to be in place the whole time you wearing your hair. And then when you go to take it out, just unravel your braid, because you're going to see like I did earlier in this video, and it's going to come straight out, and you're not going to lose any hair because it's tension free. And you know, only thing that should be coming out your hair is shed hair. That's it. No hair should be coming out because your braid down was super tight, and it's definitely not going to come out because of this. You know what I mean? Because these are weightless, and you know what I mean, it doesn't cause any tension. So thank y'all so much for watching. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for sticking around. I'm still becoming more consistent. I'm still working on being more intentional when I'm coming up with my ideas, because things like these are evergreen. So I want to come up with evergreen ideas that you guys could share with other people, that you guys could use for yourself, that you guys can, you know, play over again, you know, things you can go back to, or so that you can learn and everything. So yeah, thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye. Okay, so right here, you guys, is another pattern that I did on the dowel head to show you that if you didn't want to do the circle pattern, you can do this pattern right here. And as you can see, you will just take it across. Now, this is an option if your hair is, you know, pretty long. So you would create an anchor braid going across, but you still have your leave out that is behind the anchor braid and in front of the anchor braid and on the side of the anchor braid. So when you go to pull it in a ponytail to make either a half up, half down, or two ponytails, because this is off of the center part down the middle, and so you would be able to still have your ponytail on the side. So I just wanted to put this in there as an option as well. And then I'm going to show you another option on the other side of this dowel head, and then we're going to close out the video. So you have 3 options for your Vixen. You have the circle braid, you have this braid pattern, and then I'm going to show you another pattern on the other side, which is what I did to my head. And I'm going to show y'all how I went wrong, because I made it like a circle. Now, the circle is a really good option if you have somebody else to do it, because it will be anchored down way better, or unless you're good at doing the circle pattern on your head yourself, so that it can like really lay flush, you understand? But I think that this pattern right here is really good, and you don't have to have your braid that's surrounding the braids in the middle as thick as this. But I was just doing this as, you know, an option for you. But, you know, your parting can be smaller, because, you know, when you get ready to pull the hair up to cover, you want everything to be flush, you know, and not sticking up. But I'm going to go and do the other section right quick, because I should have did both before I showed y'all this, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna do the other section, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna show you the other pattern, and then I'll close out the video. All right. Okay, you guys, so here is the other side. Now, mind you, your braid pattern doesn't have to be this thick. It depends on you and how you are, and what type of hair you're using. If you're using curly hair, then you can go this thick. But if you're using straight hair like I was using, then you can make this parting a little bit thinner. But as you can see, I ran it around in this an anchor braid, and the hair that's in the ponytails is your leave out. And so I just ran an S. So you could do an S braid that goes down the side, and then with your long piece, just run it as an anchor in front of the leave out, and it'll go behind the leave out. I'm sorry, yes, it was too close. But in front of the leave out and behind the leave out in the middle portion right here. And you will still be able to create your half up, half down, because you have the portion behind the anchor braid where you can part it down the middle. This portion right here that's in the ponytail, you can part it down the middle, and you'll still be able to do your half up, half down. And yeah, but there's so many options, but I just wanted to show you these 3 options right here, where you can braid it and have it laying to where, you know, it's just seamless, and you'll have a flat foundation. So thank you guys so much for watching. If y'all got any questions, just leave it down in the comments below. I know that y'all heard my kids in the background. Like, I don't know, it just seems like when I get ready to record, everybody just got something to say, like even a bird. Like, y'all hear my bird in the background? But yeah, so thank y'all so much for watching. Y'all made it to this part, y'all really, like, y'all rock with me like that, for real. And I just thank y'all for supporting this channel, and I'm thankful to God for the growth that's happening, you know, slow and steady, but that's cool with me, you know what I'm saying? Because as long as I stay consistent, then God will keep showing me, you know what I mean, that I'm on the right path. So I hope that this helped you, and I hope that you can learn from it. And like I was saying before, if you want this braid pattern, just get somebody to braid it for you. You can show them this video, or if you know how to do this yourself, you can. And yeah, y'all, that's that on that. And it's just the 4 quadrants. I'm turning it around so you can see the 4 quadrants. So it's 2 quadrants in the back, and then 2 quadrants in the front. I got the comb in the way, but it's 2 quadrants in the front, and each quadrant has the hair parted out that's going to be covering the braid down. And yeah, so like I said, thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. And you guys can get these dowel heads off of Amazon. They come as a full package, y'all. You get the stand, you get the dowel head, you get a rat tail comb, you get some clips, you get these little rubber bands that you see right here, and you also get like some fun little, like what is it called? It's not K-tip, but it's the other type of hair that you can put in. It's glittery, and the price is really nice. So I will just put, well, I don't know, well, I can't link it, but I will just, you know, I'll still put it down there where I got it from Amazon. And yeah, and thank y'all so much for watching. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.